February 19 is Arizona's 2A rally. Some of the speakers include friends like John Correia, Cheng, Hlebinsky, and Ursula Williams. Dave Ryder is next to talk about the event.
It's not. It's Mike Sullivan. But that's okay.
Yep. You just corrected me. He literally. You should see the look.
You
should see the look on Rich's face right now. He is ready
2 seconds
to
ago.
smack me.
You're
Mike
thinking
Sullivan.
about going to the desk.
Mike Sullivan is next to talk about the event.
But first, we are so proud to partner with the National Concealed Carry Association as a 10-ring partner. NCCA exists to serve the Second Amendment community by providing a nationwide network of 2A advocates, offer elite self-defense and concealed carry training from the nation's top instructors, and provide rock-bottom prices on the best selection of gear and accessories. Join them today. Members get great prices and free shipping. You can learn a whole lot more by going to nationalconcealedcarryassociation.com. Hey, we got Mike Sullivan on the line.
Mike Sullivan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you this afternoon?
Fantastic. So tell us about the rally.
So the rally is on Saturday, February 19th. It's from 10 to 2. We call it the Second Amendment Rally, Celebrate and Protect the Second Amendment. So we have a big gathering down at the Arizona State Capitol, and it's kind of like an outdoor festive, big open air fair where we have a lot of things going on. We have a lot of great speakers this year, as you guys have mentioned a few. We've got plenty of things for the families to do. There's a kids' Patriot Park with games. We give away free gun locks to the parents. So there's really something for everybody down there, and it's kind of a rally to, one, celebrate our right to keep and bear arms, and two, get people involved in what is a fight to keep that right, and it's ongoing, and it's going to continue.
Now, now you say that, but this is Arizona. Everybody I talk to in California says, "Oh, I'm moving to Arizona because they have gun rights and we don't have gun rights, and I'm going to the land of the free, and nothing bad ever happens in Arizona. I can own any gun I want. And you guys are all suckers for staying in California."
Yeah, well, I used to live in California, and we could have said that about California 30 or 40 years ago, and look where we're at. So, it's a challenge here as well. Yes, we do. I think we've been voted at least 5 or 6 years in a row, Guns and Ammo magazine, most gun-friendly state for gun owners. So we do enjoy that freedom, but it's a battle. We have a very close mixture now in both houses of the legislature here. One house is 1 vote, and the other is 2. So that's all it really takes to flip this thing the other way. So we've always got to be on guard over this complete issue.
Interesting. Is there anything? So it's really just Arizona based. It's not necessarily a national thing. It's just hey, us here in Arizona, we gotta be diligent.
Yeah, primarily that's our target audience is for folks in Arizona, but we do pull a few people in from Southern California. We've got some folks that come out from New Mexico. We even got a guy that drives down from Denver every year. So everybody's welcome to come, but primarily what we're going to talk about, and a lot of the speakers that are local will talk about, are going to be Arizona kind of based legislative things that may or may not be going on at this point. But certainly everybody's welcome, and there's lots of things to learn, especially if you're new. As we know, depends on what number you look at. There's between 8 and 15 million new gun owners in the country over the last few years. So I'm sure Arizona has their fair share of those folks, and we invite them out to, join the community.
Is there a particular proposal that you guys are afraid of right now, or is there something that passed last year that you want to reverse?
No, they're always the same ones. There's always, I think the number is somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 bills drop every year during our legislative session here, which is mid-January to, late April, early May. And it's the same gun bills that you see everywhere else every single year. They're dropped. The high-capacity magazines, the ban the AR-15s, gun licensing schemes, all the same stuff that is passed in a lot of states like California. And those bills drop every single year. and we fight them every single year, and we've been successful doing that, and that's what we need to continue to do.
All the same.
They're never going to stop.
It's all the same stuff that's passed in California that has had no effect on crime. Zero.
It hasn't had any effect anywhere.
Isn't that crazy? Why? Why do they keep doing this stuff? Because it's not about safety and it's not about crime, is it?
Boy, you're asking the wrong guy on that. I couldn't get inside some of these people's heads if you paid me. It's just I don't understand it either. But every year we hear the same old reasons for why they're restricting lawful gun owners. Why lawful gun owners have to be restricted in order to keep everybody safe. It's just absolutely ludicrous.
And just to give everybody an idea, I mean, the last presidential election, you guys went blue.
We did.
So it's a very realistic possibility. And when I say go blue, you voted for Biden, and Biden is an extremist when it comes to being anti-gun. So it's a very real possibility. Really in a general election, the majority of people who live in Arizona decided to vote for a world leader, their own world leader, who is an extremist when it comes to anti-gun policy. So this is not just an exercise in having a good time at the Capitol. You guys really have some hard work ahead of you. Absolutely,
and you're absolutely right. And not only did the vote go to Biden, but we also put Mark Kelly in as our second Democratic senator, which is the first time in over 30 years we've had two Democratic gun-controlling senators. And if your audience isn't familiar with Mark Kelly, he's the husband of former state representative Gabby Giffords, who was wounded in a 2011 shooting in Tucson. And they've been on the gun control bandwagon ever since with the Giffords Law Institute. They come up with the craziest laws and issues that are on the books, and this guy is now representing Arizona as a United States Senator.
Yeah, Mark's an extremist and a zealot, and frankly is dangerous to your Second Amendment rights.
He is, and we have an opportunity to take him out this year because he was only voted in for the 2-year term to fill John McCain's vacated seat. So he's up again for election in 2022, and we need to put a Second Amendment supporting, gun owners' rights guy in that seat.
He's an astronaut too.
Well, he's out there, that's for sure.
There you go. Do you guys have a candidate ready to go, or everybody's still looking, or how's that going?
I think there's a few of them out there. I don't know what the last count I saw. There's got to be about a dozen of them in the race. So we'll see when they start really getting, down to the to the meat and potatoes of it. But there's 3 or 4 really good candidates that we would support, and that are going to support good gun laws and not support anything that is going to hurt lawful gun owners.
So which speaker are you looking forward to hearing the most? Is there somebody on the guest list that you can't wait to hear?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to hearing Stephen Williford.
Williford, yeah.
He is the gentleman that, if you remember, what was it, Springs, Texas, whatever.
Something Springs, Texas, and the
church.
Yeah,
there was a church shooting there 3 years ago. I guess a couple of dozen people were killed. There were about 50 or 60 in the church at the time. He actually got the attention of the gunman who came out, and shots ensued then. And then he actually chased this guy down.
Yeah, he put an end to it with an AR-15.
Yeah. He did. And his story, if you read his account of that day, his story is just incredible. He's just an average Joe that was trained and knew how to use his weapon and was prepared and did what he had to do to save who knows how many people if he hadn't interrupted this nutcase shooting up that church.
Well, it sounds like a good event. How many people do you expect to show?
So we usually get somewhere between 2,500 and 4,000 people down there. It just depends. We had probably closer to the 4,000 there in 2020. Then last year, still being in the middle of some COVID issues, we probably had about 2,500. I think people are done with the whole COVID thing now for the most part. They're just tired of it. So I'm expecting to be on the higher side of it for the 2022 event.
So, okay, you're going to have thousands of people there. And by the way, if you want to show, you just show, right? You don't have to register or anything like that. You just show up.
Nope. You can just show up. If you want to take a look at our website, which is 2arallyaz.com.
2arallyaz.com.
Yep, number 2, then rallyaz.com.
I think maybe me and Action Jackson and Dave should go on a road trip to Arizona and go to a 2A rally. What do you think, Jackson?
Absolutely. You guys are more than welcome. We'd love to have you come out. We'll get you in the motorcycle parade.
You ever been in a motorcycle parade, Jackson?
No, but I'd like to be in one.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want to be in one?
It's a lot of fun. We usually have somewhere around 100 bikes. We roll in making all the noise on the Harleys, and that's what kicks off the rally. So it's a good time. The kids really love it when the motorcycles show up.
So you're going to have thousands of people there, and that's great. But what's the plan for taking those thousands of people and making sure that they're active going into the election cycle?
So there's a number of things we do. One of our big supporters here is the Arizona Citizens Defense League. So they are the NRA of Arizona as far as, or the gun owners of Arizona as far as they're in the fight every single day down at that legislature, pushing for, stopping the bad bills and getting the good bills passed. So we have a big push to get people to sign up because they have an incredible system where you can literally sit on your computer at home in your pajamas and talk to your legislators during the session when these bills are coming up for votes. So it can't get any easier than that. So we're trying to get more and more people recruited to, at a minimum, activate so that they can touch their legislators from the comfort of their own home. They don't have to go anywhere. They don't have to go to a meeting. They just show up and do it on their computer.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.